I've been told that you're not done.
I'm done.
I just don't understand. Don't even give us
Yeah,
time.
you
Can
said
you just
we had-
explain it? I don't
I would
get it.
like you to work with each other.
No, I tried.
Somebody from the left side work with somebody from the right side.
I got
formula. One say it works.
Velocity equals.
Sweet. Yep.
Is that right?
That's got a copy.
Somebody from over here should work with somebody from over there.
Wow.
That's what I did. And somebody from those two rows should work over here. Do you need help?
Yeah, I don't know how to do this. I brought my Oh, you look straight at me too. Yes!
I got it in here.
Somebody else.
I just have my paper. Take V you can't work
Who else are we supposed to work with? I'm so confused.
Oh my god, I can't even breathe.
Go for it.
Sweet, so I just I'm like, he's like questioning about her because I'm like, forward right away.
This is the, send it in.
You can see my nails.
I mean, you're like, just
Hey, I just want my nails done. Hey guys, I just want my nails done.
You don't know.
I've heard about it.
I just like, I've said it already.
You're not explaining.
Hannah. Oh, okay.
We've got water tower, wind turbine,
Hey,
force
you
for
should
building.
like, come
And
explain this to me.
we have the height.
That's what you're supposed to be doing together.
I know, but I don't
But we
understand.
have to figure out how long it will take in the fall. And the impact speed.
And you don't
Kind
understand
of
what.
like we did.
Well, come here.
Then
Come look
you
what I
should
found.
not have
Come look
got
what I
paired
found.
up.
So, then the formula that you use for this is
Can't hear
B
you.
equals 2 times G times H.
This is
Height square
Would
root.
this be helpful to me? Because you need the impact and you need that, and then you need the force and then you need that.
What's your formula that you use?
So I found
B
this,
equals 2
and then I
times
found
G times
all of
H
this.
square root.
All that.
And then square root.
Is this varsity or JV and varsity tonight?
You only have to find three things, so you only need three of them.
So you need this one, you need force, impact, and you
It's like-
need,
There's too many things.
You need the time,
Oh,
speed.
that's a force of impact right there too.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
and
Pinterest
speed.
open.
so which one
Half
am I?
force of
Look
impact.
at my Cheshire cat.
Oh,
Look at
they're
the
not
Cheshire
like
cat.
that.
That is speed.
Okay, so
And
those
the other one was time to
Glad
call.
you said you're working tonight.
Hey lad.
And Tyson?
board and have like this.
Make sure. Hey, don't knock on the
Right.
door.
So you're good now.
Okay.
Board.
You?
Bishop Schneider.
You guys all right?
Use Internet Explorer.
No, because it's slow. It's not
And you
working.
guys all right?
Better than B.
Okay, I'm gonna walk.
You can do that later, but it's not working.
You can do that homework.
Impact speed and impact force are kind of.
I said that.
You're wheel.
I don't care. It still bothers me. Okay. It's not working. No, seriously, it's not working.
Go to Internet Explorer.
And the other thing you do is try to annotate rather than, or right click and download. And right click download.
Or this other document too.
It won't let me.
Or you want us like to present to like. I'm guessing on it.
Well,
Okay, we're good. This is the first time I've ever gotten homework help from Landon in my entire life. I'm kind of tired now. That's a bad
The kids in Ohio
We're
are
building.
radical.
It is 40 foot.
Wait, isn't
We're in
You
need.
know what else is great? That would be really, really fun. Can I like bring you a physics thing?
Yeah, I
40,
Can I bring you?
40.
I don't remember. Like a physics, like we actually do it in radio.
Ah, that's what I got.
I don't know.
And during study hall, are you screwing around or are you working?
Today we're meeting.
Where you going?
We're going to
Oh, yeah, for human development.
What do we do with the human development? What do we do with human development?
It's like that's like biology lab.
Okay, what do I do?
Today we have an actually really easy day after school, because human development, daycare, like math quiz, English. English is
Afternoon today.
correct those things and.
I don't think I got that done. Okay, what do you
There's some student food science.
What's for lunch?
1.57.
Okay. Where you at?
Checking lunch.
It's Thursday.
Every time. I really keep
It's like cheesy Kulu bread.
It's
Yeah,
gross.
it is. All it is like bread, like an hoagie bun. It's just like one, and then there's cheese on it. It's just really stupid soft.
Who wants to go to the store today? All right, we're going to the store.
Anybody still struggling with the formula?
Wait, no, it's like. Hey,
Finish
what's
Schneider.
force? What's force measured in?
Newtons.
Newtons. I knew it.
Okay, and then H.
Should we do like? Would it be fun to do like another physics project?
Yeah. That's a lot of measuring.
Why don't we just go do a period down in the gym with this math?
That would end in a big
We'll
fall.
take a bunch of them.
You could just do it over and over.
Can we like build a roller coaster?
You can't put MPS.
Hey, Austin, Lane, you guys are in the game.
You can't, what?
You're awful pictures.
Yeah, I know, me and Austin. Madison's mom texted me last night.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do if you don't have?
We're only like 7 to 7:30. I'm 7
Yeah, I didn't reply to her.
It sounds to me like you people are just getting started and you didn't do jack last
No, I'm
time.
done.
I really don't know how to do it.
I'm done. I just gotta
That's
copy that
awesome.
in my Word document.
That's awesome.
Like I have it like.
Better be awesome.
Done? And this one not that hard? Or it was killer hard when you're done anyway?
For me, I just
Yeah, what problem?
junk I put it in to do.
There's one.
That's what we're supposed to be doing right now, is comparing with somebody else. And it worked? You guys both had the same thing? Same work, same covers, rounding errors?
First, you need a water tower.
Yeah. Like this.
And that, I just did like this, height, object weight stuff.
That's not important at all.
No.
What?
And the height is a given, which
For
is
your what?
on there. And the weight's a given.
Oh.
And then you gotta figure out.
5,000 coordinates.
Speed.
But it doesn't say height.
Yeah, so, oh, yeah. Oh, you have to Google that. You gotta average height from water tower.
That's probably why we're
I
having.
hate everything.
What's is joules and
The
newtons
guy who said
different?
you can't do physics is too hard. Is showing you how to do it.
Hey, bud, what's the difference between joules and newtons?
Joules and newtons?
620 feet.
Well, obviously an average.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Olivia Newton-John is hot and Joules isn't.
Use 0.5 instead of 1/2.
I'm gonna hit your open in the reference.
Newtons is a measure of
A
force.
standard
Oh, yeah, 130, yeah.
right?
That's
So
why.
what's joules of energy?
Yeah.
So is it really wrong?
Energy.
Your jewels are
So I'm wrong.
Did you look it up?
holding the iPhone classes color.
What's the difference between joules and newtons? Punch that into big.
You want.
If you have
I need to figure it out.
Okay, so
Punch it into Google then.
If he's getting money, so
Then you need
I'll buy something
fall
from mine.
takes this long, and of course it's.
Oh, I use all of these.
Take this for me, I'll plug it on.
Cord for your phone. So plug it in beside your bed and actually talk on the bed.
do you think, is there like a transfer, like you could, like, joules from it in?
This is how college.
what do you think?
I have no
Is there a calculator for that?
My mom said it was a calculator.
I think the page you got is gonna get you there.
If you want to like go into tech for that.
Okay, so what's,
Like and
Oh, here we go.
Well, two times
5,416.58.
times height, and then you square the root of that. And then you find your answer.
I'm trying to get my download.
And then you do something else to find the next answer.
What?
Okay, that
This happened on this video.
find the difference?
I should never text back saying I'm going to work, but I'm working at so soon, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you should read that.
like taking like long distance.
I already worked twice. I better not be working again after this time.
For the what?
Consistency.
I know. I worked once. My total this morning was doing last time. Somebody decided to do it. There's enough people in there. There was too. There's 4 of you guys in there.
New.
Yeah, there was. There was you, Grace, Taya,
That's not
Yeah.
one.
and then she and Santana. Yes, Santana was in there for a little bit. Yeah. See, you get. That's why you got 2 people anyway.
There's some more of you there, right?
Yeah, don't worry.
He's always there.
Thank God, never
But
mind.
you'll be. You have to be there right away though because you've got your C team.
Yeah, because I didn't do that last time.
Hey, how do you spell your?
What happens to your labels?
Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
Retarded crap. And like I can't ask him anything because he's mean to me.
Well, what do you numbers
What's your
Well,
phone?
like, I have everything except this one.
No, look up something like
Well, Lottie, give me a calculator, Nikki, can I have a calculator? Because these calculators and square roots on them. Sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like, they're gonna have like the 2 squares.
Then you got that? Right.
Yeah, okay, and then what?
2, 8. That's what it falls per second. Then you got
Take that.
Is it for your senior project?
So what happens to your label?
Mr.
and
Schneider,
now go to your senior.
do you want these?
Well, that's a height comparison, and then I'll figure out your whole falling time, I believe.
Got to go in your dialogue.
With the meter.
Have to go on a couple, I go on one.
Yeah.
But they never pull one over, so like it's
Well, what happened with the second?
Chelsea, like one time we
Still
were
there.
driving all the way to Bonesteel,
So
and
whatever number you have,
like there was
is
this
that.
It should be
person.
though.
But it's also gonna be.
No, we
a
take
whole
130
flatbed,
divided.
two
Yeah.
tractors on it,
Right?
and then a pickup,
And this
and a
radical
hook or something behind
is
the
going to,
flatbed, with no lights on it at all.
22.85.
And it was like,
this is the label on your end.
it's like so weird.
22.
Anyway, she's like,
22.85.
It makes sense that we have a velocity.
22.8.
Meters per
seriously,
second.
it'd be so much
Thanks.
if you
Does that
didn't
make
have
sense,
like
or does that sound
hazard lights on it.
There's a person, or a semi yesterday.
In order to have a velocity, you have to have a fast math goes out that way.
Like literally like multiply the lane at 784, and then you.
Mr. Schneider, we need help.
Yeah, we do.
I did.
Early.
We need like major help.
Okay.
Should've looked at the notes.
Lost! And then he doesn't.
Let me
But he
hit
just-
save here.
Alright.
Oh, my stomach.
If you wave your arms out, you'll see it.
I'll just bond text his phone.
I don't really think it would be
Yeah.
good because it shows up on.
That would get me in trouble.
Can we calculate how long it takes me to eat a pizza?
At lunch.
You know what's funny? You can get a bounce machine app. Put the number in and like send it in there.
Yeah, I'm guessing they made a decision on when the funeral is.
I had it on my old one at work, and I was like, let me do it.
How's picking up that?
I'm guessing Brittany doesn't wanna wait.
You did that live?
Yeah.
Who?
I assumed Mike
Maybe.
So was I gonna be another trophy case or something?
Alright.
I don't know what he's doing.
Can't find it, she can't.
I'm not gonna be
If I was him, I would do
It must, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like a little rocket.
Help, what are you doing?
Is that seriously you?
Yeah. Who's this later?
I would be very good at getting out my number.
It's a good way to get
Internet's
people to
really
text
slow
you.
because I'm not even sending anymore. Look, I'm not even sending anymore. Okay, maybe later have to do because he did it wrong.
I did not do it wrong. I
He
just
did-
didn't write down all my math.
What is that? What is that?
Oh my god!
So,
Oh, Hannah, thank you.
I found chocolate.
It's already on the board.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that find
It's
though?
like I found chocolate.
I already did that.
M over
What'd they do with the labels over there in the end? Meter squared and second
So
squared,
this is
but
meters
they're both
per
underneath the radical.
Yeah.
So the radical kills the twos and the M over S stays put.
So it's meters per second.
Does that make sense for velocity?
So is that falling?
Every number in there should have a label.
I don't get it.
What are you calculating?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking
What's the V?
you.
What's the
I
V?
don't know.
Velocity.
Layton
You
didn't
too.
like didn't.
What's the V?
Velocity.
Well, what is velocity?
Velociraptors.
Velocity is
Velociraptors.
how fast something happens.
Yeah.
So,
Velociraptors are fast.
What's more you want to know?
I'm gonna remember this.
is
because
fast the same as velocity?
Yeah.
Yeah. How fast?
Velociraptor.
Velocity. 65.
See, I'm gonna get this
25
down.
on Main Street. Velocity. Right?
Velociraptor.
Velocity is different than speed because velocity has
Change.
Direction.
a direction.
Velocity.
So you have a velocity if you have 22.85 meters per second.
Meters per second squared.
No.
Meters per second per.
The math up there shows it's only meters per second.
So I'm right.
What's missing?
Meters per second per second.
No. That changes it to an acceleration.
What way I'm
You
going?
do the homework.
You haven't changed meters to feet.
Nope.
What?
What
Hey,
way
you
you
got
go?
the same thing, bud.
I'm going down.
There you go. Put down on the end of it and you
Going
have
down.
a velocity.
It equals the same
See,
thing.
this is helping me because I'm gonna remember all these things about what's on. Velocity.
Newton. That's Newton's times meters.
You don't know what you
I'm
do.
not really good.
Right, because they measure time there. Joules is a measure of work.
So it's the same thing,
But like
right?
to convert it is what we're trying to figure out.
I know.
I don't like being right in front of the camera.
I do, I love it.
I'm gonna be popular someday.
You had this formula before?
Sure, yeah.
Work equals force times distance?
Okay, how do you do the rest of those?
Force is newtons,
Yeah.
I'm holding.
distance
Meters.
is
Meters.
meters.
Teeth
Hey,
out.
what is that?
I'm
What's that for?
Take the.
Same formula. This is just the labels. This is the description. This is the words. So,
I'm right.
What's that one?
if you have joules, you have applied a force and something moved. So you're measuring work.
What?
Hey, what's that one?
Hey, you wanna see something really cool? Wait.
So what's 100 times?
Okay, so it's glance, and then you'll never know guess it just
Well, how do you know what the force is?
Didn't figure out, maybe I'll figure out yet.
velocity is a velociraptor that goes fast and down.
Apparently, forces are work divided by
I
distance,
just got water on my face.
Why would you divide it?
Okay, so.
but there's also a way to calculate force.
By 12, whatever it is.
What's Newton's second law of motion?
What?
Anything that stays in motion, do something like that.
Lad, what's your big number again?
Oh.
A velociraptor
Physics
is
class.
going.
Stop.
Oh, I got it, a
Newton's second law?
velociraptor. A velociraptor that is
It's
going so
like
intense
with
to keep
weight.
going.
Like you can't push a force that's heavier than you or something.
Oh, it's the force law.
What's that?
Force.
F equals,
MA.
A.
Last time.
so how do you calculate force?
I found a different
Small.
Did you?
Isn't it like law of inertia or something?
But you
Okay, I really
wanted
don't know how to do this
impact
engine.
force, not just force.
Okay, so,
What do I do?
I don't know. You found out
question,
four.
'cause I used my computer off yesterday.
So how do you make joules?
So,
I found 22.585.
Should we just say it's
five is per second square.
These things are easy, right?
Meters per second.
And they're out there, and you found
It's
them?
velocity. It's
And you've
going
seen these
down.
things more than once?
Yeah.
So if it's meters per second,
I don't know.
do you can use meters?
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that feet per second?
No.
Okay,
Okay,
and then you take that
Yeah, a whole
time.
bunch of them.
You should take the height of the building in that time, and it should come up with the whole time.
Speed of impact.
You know what I mean?
That doesn't sound
Which one
right.
of those do you have all the information you need?
Hey, do you take 20 the velociraptor times the length?
Especially,
Mr. Schneider,
and if you just take this speed of impact formula and put it in, you'll probably come up with only impact formulas, and then you can look at them and say, oh, I don't have that, don't use that formula. I have all of these except for,
I got 152.85. I don't
shut up,
think
use that
that's
one.
This for my name. This about tomorrow.
That is old.
divided by 60. 2.54.
I got 8 proof.
It cracked.
I need help.
I'm panicking. Oh my god.
You ever cracked your computer screen?
Did you that?
Yeah, he did.
I cracked my iPad, but it's just a little tiny bit in this corner right here.
Oh, what do you want to call this?
Whatever it was in envelope. There's nothing going on.
Well, okay, so you take,
Look,
You take her.
velociraptor is
you take 2.285.
it's 22.85.
Yeah.
Meters per second.
And then
Wait. What are you doing with these? That's a full. No, hold on.
He said
Hold on. No.
multiply the
You erased that.
velociraptor
You erased
times
that.
the feet.
That's not right. 22.8 seconds is.
Oh my god, there
Hey, why is there
It's
blue
meters per
stuff?
second. Like in the bottom right hand corner. That's the velocity. You write down after it, you're done.
Yeah.
Or you change it to negative, because you're going down. And you're done. And then you don't even have to write
It's
down.
gonna be velocity.
I think I'm gonna. Were you asked to calculate velocity?
No. We gotta figure out velocity to find
So
your
the
stuff.
calculations from.
Right. And what does the velocity tell you? Does it tell you one of the things that I
Tells
asked?
us not to do this.
Hey, Mr. Snyder, can you come here?
Calculate fall time, impact, speed, and
1 second.
impact force. So I don't understand what any of this is.
Full time.
I'm getting a headache.
Did you go look them up?
Yeah. Nope.
You know what impact speed is.
Why did I think?
I think it would be that helpful. I'm just
That's
confused.
what impact speed is.
Yeah, he's making it worse. I need somebody that actually knows like how to.
What, but what's impact
It's
speed?
supposed
How
This
fast?
thing,
How fast you hit a deer?
You're the
Impact
one
is
that
on-
figured
yeah.
that out on the
Yeah.
board with like the things.
How fast you hit a deer?
did you figure out how fast?
80 miles an hour.
Did you figure out how fast?
22.58 meters per second.
So velocity is how fast, velocity is impact speed.
Fall time. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is
How long does it take to fall off?
I'm just gonna take
That's
this.
what I'm trying to figure out. How do you calculate that?
Very carefully, and not with the same formula. You have have to have different formulas for each thing. And Aurora found a page that had like 3 screens of formulas, and they were all clearly labeled, like impact speed and all kinds of stuff. And she found 3 words that matched up exactly with what I asked you. So if you go search for formula, space, the thing that I asked you, you'll find it.
That is true, Laddie.
Okay? Don't freak. That doesn't help anybody.
Hey, you guys.
Following calculations, ha.
Yeah, Laddie, it is
I'm sorry, I really did officially hate this class.
Math doesn't work that way. Formulas don't work that way. You have to know all of it. And if I throw you off the window, what's your acceleration gonna be?
9.8.
Isn't it? And if I throw your phone out the window,
No,
acceleration
we're
will
not
be
doing that.
Your phone's ringing.
9.8.
How about that one? We have a 9.8.
No, no,
This one?
yeah, that's why I like that one.
Yeah.
At least you do something
I remember doing, I did this yesterday, but I honestly don't remember where I put all my stuff I wrote.
Really?
I got my answers.
I just don't like the volume.
Did you dig through your bed?
What?
Did you dig through your bed?
Yeah, it's somewhere.
I don't get it.
Wanna go dig through your locker?
No,
You're done and the rest of them won't.
I don't
I
get
did this
it.
yesterday instead of home.
Is that this
Instead of
one?
But can you have this done?
Yeah.
Can I just go?
And I want to say I got it on pretty easy. So I think it's on the G.
Well, my plan is about 10:30, we get people to do these on the board and we talk about them.
Okay.
And that way we'll all know we got them right, or we'll know if we got them wrong and we have to fix them.
Okay. In this class, I think it's easier.
A lot of times that's probably true.
Yeah. I'm just gonna chill.
You just like to torture kids.
No. I'm watching you grow.
I'm not growing, I'm pretty short.
Very painful, painful.
Your mental abilities are different than they were when I met you.
You crazy. Do it.
You know how many grubby little sophomore hands have been on those
I'll
things?
give you $1.
No.
Oh, you give a
Apple
dollar.
bean, I'll give you $1. You're not gonna die.
Yeah.
I would do it.
I know more about germs than you do. I ain't touching it.
I think I'm gonna need to do
Yeah, I don't get sick very
You know, I hate people that are germ free. I just can't.
Here, $8,000.
$134.
I know.
Probably goes.
Now I have $135.
That's how bad I am.
Biology stuff just happens over and over and over. They're doing genetics.
I'll buy no.
So like, this
You have fun working on it.
Are you serious?
And the 7th graders in armor are doing genetics, and we just got done doing genetics with our son.
They're also sex because they had a worship.
I like this one.
Rap.
See that?
That's why you block it. That's why you don't do your memory hours. I don't think.
I like it.
Yeah, it wouldn't look good on my rib cage. That's not bad. What the hell?
You know whose dog I
I
really like?
It probably wouldn't be that like type of.
Look how bad it is. See?
I couldn't have body.
Jesus, what'd you do?
I don't know. But your skin is.
You started it when it was cold, eh?
No. It was in my house one day. Body. Nope.
That's the one I want. That's dope. I want it. You know what, keep judging me, I don't care.
Get a dog.
Not this one. I like those things. Oh! Wish I was up here. Look at this.
It's like
Look at
It's
this.
like white and
That's like black.
That's how tan I need to be here.
I'll bet you white.
I bet she's
Look at this stuff. This is black.
Probably just got a spray tan.
No, oh, I hate it. It's all this stuff. belly things.
Ah.
Like those things that string around your belly. They're pretty. But you don't even have this on you.
We have a lot of dogs. Is this a,
We'll shoot it back.
the O thing? Is that the,
Here.
every time my grandma gets rid of one of our animals, my grandpa gets a bigger animal. Like, she like, got rid of 2 of our dogs, and so he got a mule.
Like that?
She got rid of one of our dogs, and he got 7.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, it was like my grandpa doesn't care, and then she's like, no, you can't get a mule, or you can't get a skunk. My grandpa's like, let's get a skunk.
Look at that. Look at that.
Get a nine.
They're all so ugly. I'm not getting a Batman one. Harry Potter.
What was the initial velocity? Initially, at the very instant that I let go, the velocity was 0. And at the bottom, we have to calculate that velocity. It fell this far, so we can calculate the velocity.
Big non-sugar.
I can't believe it. Sorry.
Yeah, the one we calculated.
I want this one. What about
Easy?
that one? Now.
Boxer. You can get a boxer. I think golden retrievers are not shedding. Oh, Germans, no, they're not. They're lying to me.
I can't breathe.
Okay, come here. Come here. Is that right?
Get a.
How the heck would I know?
This was
I don't know, cause I don't know.
It's a calculator
that
problem.
thing.
That's what it is, literally, that's what it is.
Border collie.
Here's the second, here's the square.
Oh, those get really, really big and
What
you
about
stop
that?
eating.
So this is the square, second square, over second square. And then you wanna know what the math is, right?
Articles or something. I don't know if that's like, is that like right? Cause that sure doesn't seem right.
It literally looks like.
Good.
This is all.
Ah,
the
okay,
initial.
And harder to take
So
care of.
it's-
Do you like that one?
No.
Mommy, why? Tanner, do you like this one?
Is it the best day yet?
I think it's pretty.
Maybe for.
Yeah, it's best day.
If you have the V, what are you calculating?
I think it's pretty, Muddy, so.
You need to rearrange that and get that all.
I want a hundred
What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Dog
You're trying to
drinks the
calculate
liquor.
the final velocity?
Okay, what size do you
You have
want?
one there? That's the other thing,
Medium,
and that's a algorithm. That's a simple algorithm. If you know everything that goes into your formula, that ain't the right formula to use.
Okay, do you care?
You have to know everything except for one thing, because you can't calculate anything if you know it all.
Is anyone?
If you know F and M and A, what are you gonna calculate by using F equals M?
Yeah, I'm getting this one.
Oh, there's no large dog.
So, at this point, I'm gonna cut you off in 10 minutes, and we're gonna talk about these, and you're gonna do these on the board. So, what other formulas should I put up here on the board? How did you calculate the impact speed?
The height, I don't know.
What formula did you use?
You can get a German Shepherd.
I just use time times gravity, because that's what we did like on the board for like finding the ball.
We did, V equals square root of 2 AD plus V squared. Plus V squared.
Anybody use a different one?
I just think I just take the height and the meters on math and then dot it.
I used the one I used, for the correction.
What was wrong with this?
Are those all the formulas that got used? I got answers from one kid.
I got D
I
equals
used the
V I times
the
T
non-shiny big
plus 1/2 times A times T squared.
VI, then what?
VI times T
Times T.
plus 1/2 times A times T squared.
D squared?
No, T.
T squared. Oh, yes. VIT plus 1/2 AT squared, yep. I remember that one. That should work. If you know how long it takes to fall.
You can get a labradoodle. They're actually really cute. I like them. Poodles.
It's like people use
Next, what else do you have to find?
impact
Oh,
speed
that's
and
three out
force.
of the three things that you want in a dog.
How did you calculate the impact force?
Oh no, I did one. Yeah, you.
I think I did that.
That one?
No.
No, that
I
No?
had 2m divided by bt. No bt. I just did it. Yeah.
The rest of you didn't do it?
I did it right. Hold on.
Listen, there's two options. Either you didn't do it, or you won't tell me what formula you used.
You wanna know what formula?
Okay.
That was wrong. Formula?
Hannah's talking. For the height. Oh, hold on. So V equals SQRT.
Wait. That goes over here?
Yeah. Then the speed.
Let's square root that
Oh, that's.
Is QRT means
Oh,
Are you
sorry.
gonna tell me this?
Yeah, exactly
I
that.
thought so.
You know, the V equals VI. That's for like the how
And then what's the other one? Impact force. Then for that one, I have F equals M times V divided by T.
That's all we use. Aurora, what'd you have for impact speed? Or impact force, sorry.
You want the answer?
No, I want the formula.
Oh, I didn't write it down. But I exited it out.
You want ours, but ours is wrong.
I'm
Two.
sorry.
MV
It
over
didn't do it.
T? Up with no V or equal that?
Oh, I did do it too. This week.
On that recent search from yesterday. Put it in the wrong one.
These two can't both be right.
Why?
Cause they're like.
There's the V's in the bottom here and the V's in the top there.
One of them's right. And you know.
Oh wait, no, mine's supposed to be like the bottom one. I told you wrong.
Okay.
So,
No.
I'm gonna put the.
What about
That's
this one?
what there.
Impact speed, the other guy.
Can I tell you my answers?
Nope. The
But
other
I
thing we had
don't-
was,
I don't have my equations.
Laddie,
You just said that's supposed to be for fall time.
Brittany.
For the impact speed, I just
You just said my
converted it.
name really super loud. What?
what else do we have for fall time?
I don't remember.
We use two D divided by G.
Use that one to calculate that?
F, I got fall, I did a falling body.
So that means
F equals
it says F equals NGH.
Okay. Working out some,
Oh, biology. I barely.
I'm using on test,
Got an F on both of my semester tests, but passed it with like a D plus and a B minus. I did great in that class. Yeah, I barely did.
Yeah, we can't use that one.
I use the calculator to figure out the.
You wanna know mine or not?
So we've only got one equation, is what I'm hearing,
No, I told
for
you
calculating the fall
I
time.
had square root of 2D divided by G.
Time equals the square root of two
D
G
divided by G.
over B.
D, G.
G as in gravitation.
Gravity. Okay.
V, what do you got?
Really hard with other people talking over you.
So, you will have to use that
V equals
We haven't addressed that enough.
G times P.
I will take care of
What
that.
about V?
one. You wanna know mine?
Parentheses, G,
Why do you always look
Yeah,
straight at
and it
me?
equals
Like,
G times T.
I wasn't even talking, you
I
always
did-
look straight.
Others across hand.
Mhm.
You wanna know mine or
It
not?
says V,
Is it for that?
I don't remember mine.
just the following.
Okay, ready? H equals 1/2 G T squared.
And then you rearrange it for T and solve?
I try to do the T equals square.
I use
root
that.
of V, but
Yeah.
it didn't work.
And that's going to mean H,
For H I put like how, like the water tower, like how, whatever, yeah.
Height.
Yeah.
What website was I on?
Geography or history?
It is true.
everything you used is up there.
No.
Well, for the other two, I just use the calculator.
You can't use a calculator if you don't know what to punch in. This is what tells you what to punch in.
No, it's only the punching the height and the.
No, man.
Yeah.
Height times gravity,
What?
height times gravity, and then double it.
I don't know.
I'm hungry.
This week's hungry and
So, and we're at 10:30.
we got 3 more minutes.
Actually, we're at 10:27, so we can't start.
Do you just want me to turn in what I have and then finish it later? I can do that.
We
So does everyone
started
get the
ours
same
off wrong
answers?
and then it made everything wrong.
Yep, it'll do that.
Oops.
It'll do that.
I failed.
Why did they
Now it's
figure
time
out
to make-
time? No, how did they figure out the time? They didn't know what time it is.
Yeah, how come Karen
So you
can't
picked
do
the
this?
number and went with it.
Yeah, so you really know, you really know what time it is. So it's like, whenever the sun
Chemistry
is.
is easy afterwards. After you get your head wrapped around it, the calculations in chemistry are simple.
That's simple, but I just don't know.
Figuring out what to calculate, in what order, what formula to use, that's the hard part. But that's the hard part in the real world, and that's the hard part in your
On
job.
the real world, and the real world is tough. I bet it's just so tough. I know it is. Oh.
It is.
Tougher than you know.
Tougher than I probably even know yet. It's so true, Landon. I am not so busy. I bet I do a lot more than you
Are
do.
you 16?
Yes, I'm
Oh, yeah.
Dude, are you?
I have a year more experience.
Oh,
If you want to learn, bro.
you have like a, you ever take care of siblings?
Sibling?
Siblings.
You don't
My
have-
sister.
You don't take care, you don't have four younger siblings.
I have to
This
take
is
care of
your
my
mom.
sister.
Oh my goodness.
This guy's giving me- You can just almost very smart.
She's like, so literally such a goddamn boy.
They have those?
Probably died if I smelled it at the same time. It does really good.
You should type a message to her, ask her. What's wrong, Mom?
Waiting on Ronnie, Aurora, Bree,
What do you want from me? You always want something.
and Landon.
Or what?
All in calculation.
Leave me alone. Okay, I'm going.
Andrew Hilaire.
Here's my calculations, and I think I just spelled that wrong.
Nice.
What kind of question is it?
It's an essay question.
No, we are not doing this.
What's the
We
question?
have to get this done.
Well,
It's
The
not.
only question is, do I let you finish that and I walk over and answer their question, or do I take you over and answer their question?
I can't hear
You let us
What's the
finish this,
question
cause
first?
I'm just.
What
gonna
happens
go
to
over this
velocity if
over.
the car is driving on ice?
Yeah, you got it.
Ooh, Velociraptor, I got it. Let me finish this message.
Okay.
Can you just go over and do it yourself?
Who's
while I-
done
Nope.
and thinks they have this?
Ronnie and I are.
I'm not done, but I can
What's the
go.
question?
Nikki, come with me.
We're done, but I don't know how to
I
answer.
just read it. What were you doing when I read it?
Turn in my assignment in, because you yelled at me for that too.
What happens to velocity if the car is driving on ice?
It changes. I want to go back.
They're all gonna be done in 2 minutes when I get back?
I don't know velocity that well.
Fine. Velociraptor changes.
Guys, let's tip over everything and then run out and pretend we got robbed. Because the teachers aren't watching this good enough.
Why would someone rob our school?
I don't know, maybe because they like this desk.
You say
Oh yeah, we have $10.
They could steal our prom money. I'd
You should
cry.
type it. You should type it out over your weekend.
Is someone
No, no, no.
I can't. Someone stole our prom makeup. Money is for them.
What are we making for prom
There's a
free?
big thing that you can have browns. Yes, there is browns.
Okay, someone else will do that. What is TCI?
I like cheesy browns. Which one's your favorite?
I say we do tacos and pizza.
Why?
It's so easy. And then if
Everybody, why is pizza? Because it's not that great. Pizza.
Get out of this classroom right now. Leave.
Well, I want to do that.
I wanted
Steak.
No,
We can't afford that. I wanted to do
By
lasagna.
myself.
Guys, but that was too hard.
Yeah.
I don't think it's sick.
Lasagna would be too hard to do.
I don't.
Let's have pizza. Why can't we have pizza?
I'm looking it up. Will you shut up?
Why can't we have pizza?
She
Pizza.
never said we couldn't have pizza.
Did you not see that pizza wedding cake we found?
She
Whitney?
never said we couldn't have pizza.
Yeah. But we could have pizza and hot dogs and tacos and
Hot dogs.
some chips and dip.
Yeah.
No, hot dogs are good.
Dude, if you look up,
They're made out of pig's butts
okay.
and intestines and other stuff.
Okay.
I
Grind
actually
it
want
up.
to know for a lesson.
Nikki, if you look up prom
It's
stuff,
too hot.
it's actually like a lot of like, it's like
We have
little
heard
stuff
a lot
even
of
for like graduations, but if
I don't want it
That's
again.
like-
it's like IT,
I
it's,
say
you know
what
what I
you
mean?
do.
Like, there's a lot of desserts and stuff, but it's still stuff that we can.
Oh, you're
We
for
can't
that.
do lasagna again.
Well, I just said our idea, but you ignored me, so you're not gonna know, and if you're gonna decide our own.
No.
We can do these. I wanted to do those. Remember, I wanted to do those really, really bad.
No, I don't want cheesecake. Cheesecake's
Every time I try and say something, you like ignore me.
I've tried it. I've tried it.
like different times.
Yeah. I've tried like cherry. And,
That's the worst time.
no, I've tried other kinds too. Like chocolate and all that too. I don't like it. It's like the cheese gets me. I don't like that.
We can do like these.
good to me.
What is that?
I don't know.
Well, I told you what to do and you ignored me.
Well, I
That's
was
not
listening to
fettuccine
Bree's
stuff.
idea, chicken Alfredo, but I don't know that, maybe, I don't know. We should do like a
We
buffet.
said no chicken Alfredo
Last
because
meeting at when I was walking this.
We have to do the taco. Okay, so what's
I
your
tried
idea?
like 5 things and then just vote on them.
No,
so
it
I'm
says,
just gonna wing it. Oh.
Wasn't even that
It says
hard.
bacon
I
in
didn't
it.
want class to do it.
Go
Because
to
you
Pinterest and look up
guys
recipes
just
because
complain
they have like a bunch of different stuff.
about don't.
It's like little stuff because it's more like graduation stuff, but we can still like use ideas.
The farther you go down, the more it's just like.
You know what I'm gonna look up
We have
fancy.
an ice cream. Well, we should do.
no, because we're having a chocolate look chocolate. Okay,
Fancy.
ice cream and chocolate.
Yeah.
The chocolate fountain somebody's bringing.
Madison's bringing the chocolate out.
I'll
Which
bring
one do you
ice
wanna do
cream.
then? You know how much money you guys have? It's like, don't we have like.
3,000, just like, just over 3,000 or just under.
But we
3,000.
just
Have
have,
you guys
we
bought
just,
your set yet?
yeah, that was like only like 1,500.
Yeah.
And the rest, yeah.
Everybody's done and got them in.
No.
They need to be in.
We could do these. I wanted to do these
Talk
so
about that. Get
bad.
it in.
They look so
I
good.
would've- Raspberry chocolate cups.
So good looking at across the head.
Johnny.
Fancy food.
Yeah.
You get more like.
Ronnie, Bree, and Landon.
Candy that rolls
No, wait, fancy
Herman.
pork.
Turn 'em in.
Landon's not here.
I know, he's looking for his work.
Okay, I can turn in what I
He
got.
did the work, but he can't find it. He's looking in his locker.
I have it on my paper, but I don't have it.
Turn it in.
There's gonna be nothing turned in.
So, at this point, we're either gonna have volunteers or victims.
I'll do the first one.
Go for it.
Can I do the second one?
I'll do the last one.
No, I wanna do that, I wanna do the impact fee.
Fancy food.
Do we need to leave those formulas up there?
Yes. Yes.
Probably.
Or you can just
Okay.
bring your computer up there.
So, Laddie, can you go all the way to the left?
I'm serious, Lana.
Can I do this? Can I do the second
I
one?
like your Snapchat.
Start in the middle and work this way.
Can we do this?
What is life?
Seriously.
I would really, can we do this?
What are you doing?
Laddie's gonna do number one, he's going all the way to the left edge,
Seriously,
right
my
next to
Netflix
the
doesn't
lid.
work.
So if you start in the middle of
I
it,
wanna do this.
work
I'm
this way,
kidding.
you should get-
No, I wanna do this and put like,
grab one.
what are we doing?
Right here.
Like on the table, you know how we usually they have something sitting there, I wanna do like something like that.
Let me see.
Go on in the corner.
No, like you put.
I
the
can't do
whole
number
stuff
2, we don't have done.
Who's doing number two?
Not me.
Like those.
I said I do number 3.
Strawberries or
What about you
something.
just-
Like those, you put, like strawberries.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff in it.
Did I tell you that video last night that they were doing? Oh my god, okay, so in the room,
I've already seen it.
they had like stuff.
You
See,
were
they
her.
put strawberries in it.
Yeah.
There's this other thing that's like a strawberry and you like cut it.
I'll do number 2, yeah.
What? I don't even know, like, whatever, I don't care.
You don't care.
Hey, I gotta go find my thing. I'm just gonna post the calculator. I don't care. Cause I don't care.
Find your work?
I did. I wrote it down to see
Why are
that
you recording?
speed. But, like you said, well, you don't screw with that, so we'll just go.
Yeah, you do.
I know on that one, but.
A rose thing? Like, cause then there's bacon roses. Oh, wait, that's accurate.
Don't worry, I'm in.
Seriously, my phone's so dumb. I'm just blocking it so licky. Like, no.
Hey, you should come help me. I'm pretty sure.
You can phone a friend.
No, I can't phone a friend because they didn't see it. You the one that
Hey,
saw
Lana, what
it.
are you doing? Number 3?
No, I'm just, this is mine.
Oh, okay. Wait.
So come help me. Come help me. Hello.
So,
It's me. She like goes on.
Listen. Listen. Linda.
Laddie's doing
Dude, my
time.
computer, I will kick.
Oh, we should do raspberries.
Maddie's doing time, so you're gonna do one of the other two. I'll do falling from water tower. You do falling side. You can either do impact speed or impact force.
I'll do impact speed. Wait, then I don't need this one.
Why is it still connected?
Take two, have it gravity, sometimes. So figure out gravity, 2 times gravity.
And I thought you told me you didn't get time.
When is that? I don't remember.
When you were deciding if you should even sneak the next or not. We were talking about that. Jeff?
How do you find your gravity?
Take gravity. 9.8.
9.8.
9.8.
9I8. No, I wrote I.
Okay.
I8.
Take that times the height of 130.
Yeah,
Do the water power.
I knew that. And
And
then
then you
that's.
square root that after you get your answer.
Okay, so 2. This is not the one I use, but let's see if I get my answer. Whoa. 5, 4, 8.
Their class is huge.
Ta-da! Well done.
Is this an Olive Garden? Can I erase this one though?
That's not what I got.
I think we decided they need to stay there.
Okay, well I guess it's...
You can erase the stuff all the way to the right though.
No, that's not what I got.
Which one am I doing?
That's not what I got.
This is
What the hell is that?
impact speed,
Why do we have a change?
so I need
No,
impact
what?
force yet.
Just leave it.
Which one am I doing?
What does it say?
Impact force for number 1.
For the water tower?
Yeah.
You hit the wrong square root button. You hit the.
Where's your screw? Oh wait, second.
Yeah. But I already did that.
That's not what I got 28.
What did everybody else get?
Hey guys, on your second one for your
Second.
impact, your first one, your impact speed, what did you guys get? We got 28.
22.85. I got, like, for the first one,
Yeah.
I got 28.42.
I'm with Nick on
I got 28.
I must have did it wrong.
28.
I'm hearing 28 from 3 places.
4, because Cassie.
What'd Demi get?
Wait, which one do you...
First
First
one.
one.
impact
First one.
speed.
Yeah, I got 28.
Yeah.
28.
So you got, oh, there's 6.
So it's probably 28.
So why is this saying 50?
I don't know.
It's 28 meters per second.
Help.
Maybe you could talk to those people that got 28 and see if they did it that way.
So you want me to
But I
submit my
didn't
wrong
do it this
assignment
way.
then? And then correct it?
Sure.
I'll do both.
Sure.
This way.
I didn't. You know what? I think the height of a water tower is.
I think I did that one wrong, so I'm not gonna put it up there. But I did like the fall and the speed right. I don't know. That one's wrong for sure. I don't know what I did. But anyways, that's what I got. Did I put those numbers in there?
M times V over T. And that says MV over T. But then the top one says MV over 1/2 T. So we gotta figure that out.
The height of a water tower is not.
130 is that.
No,
If
it's
that
not. It's
formula is
40.
right, it would be the same all the way
Use
across.
your brain.
So you have
40 meters.
a mass of 5, a
Yeah.
velocity of
I'm talking
145.3,
the height.
sorry,
It's 40.
and
40 what?
Can I
time
just
of
plug those in
4.5.
there?
Whatever.
Yep.
meters.
Yeah,
It is
see, I did
right?
height.
Yeah, you
If
suck
that formula's
light.
right,
Yeah.
if those numbers are right, that 145.3 and a
God, I
4.51,
was
yeah,
right
if those are
on.
right.
So just
then
write
you're
it on there?
okay. Yeah, it's that simple, it really is.
I don't know if it's right.
What are you doing? I'm telling on
We
you.
should have like a home style one.
I'm telling on you. Right now.
Impact speed.
You want to get you some more?
This one is impact speed speed, that one is impact force.
And that's,
But you can't have a perfect score either.
I know some of these are wrong.
Yesterday.
Like, I don't have to work for that one, so I'm gonna get that one.
Yeah. No, I mean like on her
No,
assignment,
like,
because we didn't
we-
teach us any of it.
Yeah, so like we should like use, later, whenever, like all of us do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to the board to do it.
Well, that's what we should do because it's super easy and it's super good. How do you pronounce that? That's it.
that
Just
time per
this tape
second.
right here.
Lab, do you like cordon bleu? Go look at the picture. It's like ham and fried chicken. That's what we want to do.
Oh, hey, I've had that before. Cordon bleu. I don't know what that is. Oh, but she's pretty.
Alright, guys,
I'm right, don't worry about it.
I don't know about that one.
go to 1A.
Okay. Kind of fall.
Did you get 2.85 seconds?
I got 2.9, so same.
I got 2.85 per second.
I got,
Is that what you?
we rounded, so I got a 2.86.
Is that, you want to take a second on that, right? Okay.
So this is probably done correctly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody use the same formula?
No.
No.
Dude, my grandpa could make that.
What?
Sorry.
Everybody use the same formula or no?
No.
What formula did you use?
I used the second one.
GH? 2GO.
We used the, no, yeah, we used that one.
And you got the same number?
Yep.
Mine sounds way easier than that.
And
No.
Laddie, you got 2.85, it had 5 more numbers behind it, and you just rounded there? Did you chop it or round it?
I just chopped it.
So rounding to 0.86 is probably correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So that was easy?
Yeah.
And then we need to move over.
Or you could 2.9, I guess.
I have a 28 on the board.
That's not what I got for feet per second. Like, we get the,
I don't know if this one line's right now.
Yeah.
she did meters.
This work right here starts at 50%. Why does that start at half wrong?
I don't know.
No.
Yes, you do.
Because it's not 50 and not 0.
You've known since about
I did
4th grade.
I don't know what you, I don't know.
Yeah, right, I know.
I just said something.
There's no labels on nothing. It's half wrong.
Is this for the water tower?
This is still the first one. Water tower.
Something way different. I don't know.
So let's talk formulas. Did everybody use this formula?
No.
Yes.
What formula did you use?
For the, wait, are we doing speed or?
We're doing impact speed.
Time times gravity. You erased it because you're mean.
Time times gravity.
Yeah.
Velocity equals
Why does hair have to show?
time times gravity.
Yeah.
And that works?
Yeah, I got that, so.
And then this in meters, right?
Is that the reduction?
I have no idea. I'm gonna find out in a minute.
Cause I got
I got
2.85.
Did everybody else use this formula?
I use it.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Aurora,
No, I told you this.
same threat from chemistry.
I don't care, I told you this.
Same threat I gave you in
Are
chemistry.
you asking if that's the one we
Did
used?
you use that formula?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so let's do this. V equals 2GH.
Hey, can I do it?
V equals 2 times
9.8 seconds, 3 seconds shorter.
times.
40
Wait, I thought we couldn't use 9.8.
Were you given the water tower 40 meters high?
No,
yeah,
100.
That's an average. That comes up on Wikipedia. That's the very top thing when you do a
Yeah,
search.
I got 40.
I used the other thing, not 9.8.
But I,
I used.
so then I'm gonna
What else can we use for G?
I don't know. That's not what you're supposed to
I
do.
don't either. If you're on Earth, you have to use this. You talking to me?
No,
Then stop talking.
I want you to do it.
Do
So, 2 times.
So we're gonna come up with the same math and we're gonna come out to 28 even, or?
Should.
no, it's 28.42
And the label should be?
meters per second. I don't know.
Did everyone use 9.8 meters per second? Did you?
Well, what happens when you take meters times meters?
Meters squared.
And we still have to divide by seconds squared, because we can't do it, right? We just represent it, we just show it.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Does this look right?
I don't know, I don't care.
No, I know something good.
Okay, I did it right.
I
No, wait a second.
I got 20.
Let's just stop and think, and let's use a little common sense. If we go over with a baseball, a shot put, a thumbtack, whatever, and we climb up on the water tower and we drop it off, is it gonna take 28 seconds for it to land?
If there's, depends if there's air resistance.
We dropped something out the window a week or two ago. How long did it take to land?
They didn't take that.
It was like 1 second, right?
So it
How
can't-
much taller is the water tower than the
It
second
can't be.
story window?
No, that,
Maybe twice as much?
no, it's not that.
3 times as much max.
So 2.5.
So this number can't be over 3 seconds. Can it?
I got it right.
If it is, it's just a tiny bit over 3 seconds?
What did we do
So
wrong?
it's 3 seconds?
Hey, what
No,
did we do
I'm
wrong?
just using some logic.
I thought it was right.
Hey, what did we do wrong?
I'm about to go there.
Okay.
What did you do wrong?
I don't
What you
know.
don't-
Can we have this label right here?
No.
When we write down velocity equals, what has to be after the blank?
That would be.
We got that right.
Miles
Oh
per
my
hour.
God, I have a headache.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Using these numbers, we have to have miles per hour?
Hey,
Well, you should just convert stuff.
stop confusing me.
Stay with me and you
I
won't be.
am.
When we write down a number with velocity, using this stuff, what's our label have to be?
I still think it's miles per hour.
What about
There are 10 meters
Yeah.
or something.
that?
Yeah.
Meters per second.
It has to be meters per second. Do we have meters per second?
That's what I put meters per second, so it's meters squared.
Square right.
Yeah, we do. We have meters squared. And that ain't gonna work, is it?
No.
How do we get meters squared per second squared turned into meters per second?
Square it.
Opposite.
Square right. Yeah.
If we do the square root of 28.42, what do we get?
That takes your.
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Calculator.
Let you get my answer.
What do you want to know?
I want the square root of.
5.3.
What?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. It's like 5.331.
Well, we should convert that to miles per hour.
Does it make sense that we could drop something off the water tower and it'd take 5.33 seconds for it to land?
That makes more sense than the first one.
That makes a whole lot more sense than this. So what did we do to our formula here to try and get our label to work out right?
Can I go to the bathroom really quick?
Square root
Yep.
would be good.
We did
Even-
that, right?
okay, even when I
Yeah.
put the square root.
Did we find the formula incorrectly?
No.
Hey,
Did we apply the formula incorrectly?
when I do like put the whole equation in my calculator, it comes out as 28, you go with the square root. Like I'll put the square root,
We must
and
have
then, no, like, go up one. Yeah, I put square root, put all that in there, and it comes out as 28.
I think we got it right.
I think you have to have an answer and then hit square root,
Why?
because I think that's the way your calculator works.
No.
I think you have to have the number in first and then hit square root.
5.33.
No, you don't.
Hit square root and then hit 9 and see what happens.
Hit square root, then hit 9.
And then hit equals.
It's 3.
I know it's 3. Does your calculator say 3? Okay, now hit 9 and then the square root sign and hit equals.
It's like there.
Okay, so you have to put the square root in first on your calculator.
That's
I
what she
did. That's what I'm just saying I did.
I know,
I don't know why.
I'm just double checking,
Ah,
okay?
Okay, so my.
So,
so why is that wrong? That I don't.
So Mr. Schneider.
So why does it matter? That, like, why is there 2 different answers? F I did it. So is it just a calculator error?
No,
Pretty much. I just put in wrong.
you guys are saying this needs to be 28,
Yeah.
even with the square root.
Yeah, come look at my
We should go climb a water
Square
tower.
root.
It's not that I'm doubting you. I just need to check. Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah, see, I got
It
the
couldn't
exact
take that
same thing.
long.
It can't take 28 seconds for an object to fall
From a
It's
water
meters per second.
with
You're
no,
going
with no air
28
resistance.
meters each second.
Okay,
Boom.
so now we're talking something different, right? We're not talking 1,001, 1,000, wait for 28 to get here.
Yeah.
We're talking, that thing's going 28 meters per second when it lands on the ground.
Yeah.
That's different, right? So what's my point here?
Labeling.
You guys let me write the formula wrong. And then,
Different feature though, you need to know if it's wrong.
I'm gonna fix this if you can.
I'm not even talking. Do you see my lips moving? This is my lips moving. I was not talking.
And then we got down here and we didn't know what our answer was. Really? Okay, we'll talk about it after school then. You have to know what your answer means. If you don't know what your answer means, you're doing math. And we don't do math in here. We do science. Great. If you don't know what the answer means, the calculations don't mean anything. How are you ever going to know if you got it right or wrong? How are you going to know if your answer makes sense or not?
It's right.
Don't.
We all showed you how to do it.
It doesn't have labels. It doesn't have meaning. The meaning is the thing that you guys are missing. And some of you don't care, and you don't want it. That's
what we
irrelevant.
showed you.
That's irrelevant. You have to have the meaning, or you don't know if your answer is right or wrong. Does it make sense that something's going 28 meters per second when it falls? Do you know what 28 meters per second is? Do you know what 30 miles an hour is?
Yeah.
Convert that to miles per hour. See if it makes sense.
2.85.
No,
No.
can't be 2.85.
0.285.
No.
I
It
get
has,
it wrong.
this thing, after it falls off the water tower, has to be going kind of fast when it hits the ground. It can't be going 2 miles an hour when it hits the ground. It has to be going faster than that.
280.
22.8.
I got 62.
We got
Makes
like
a lot more
91.
sense. You drop something off of the top of your water tower,
We got
and it's
91.
gonna land going about the same speed you go on the highway.
Is it 28 or 68?
28 meters per second is 65 miles an hour, or 62 miles an hour, whatever she
We
said.
got 91.
You got 91 miles an hour.
You know what, I used a different thing. I didn't
We
use
didn't use
9.8.
9.8. It was like 32 or something.
It was something I
32
researched.
feet per second.
Yeah, that
Don't do that.
thing. Well, there you
That will
go.
screw you up every single time.
I thought it was right.
These formulas have to have metric numbers in them. That's a common mistake. When you're asked the height of the water tower, you cannot put in feet. You cannot. It will be wrong. Every single time. You can't use 32 feet per second. Your answer will be wrong every single time.
It's okay.
It'll be a little over 3 times too high, because 32 is a little over 3 times of 9.8. So if we take that number times 3 and then add a couple, we're going to get your answer.
Yeah. Mr. Moore.
You had that told to you before?
What?
Your numbers in any science formula have to be metric? The
I
end?
don't know.
Always?
I just,
Probably.
I don't
is.
even know
Forever?
what I did.
Yeah. In
I
physics
thought-
class, every single number you deal with has to be metric. And over here, for impact force, did everybody use that formula? No. Tell me what your formula is.
My bad, that's what I need.
Mu MV over T. Yeah, V. No. No.
Again, there's other people talking in the
Over
room.
T. Yeah, over T equals F.
I'm not talking, so you let me.
spacing, can we get that equation?
Yeah.
Next up.
No, they don't have a 2.
Yep, there's a 2 in one of them and there isn't in the other. Over here, we had 2 formulas that would give us the same answer. Is this gonna give us the same answer?
No.
Mathematically, it can't, because there's a 2. All the letters are the same. We have mass times velocity divided by t. And this one has 2 in it, and this one doesn't. One of them has to be wrong. Which one's wrong?
The unrealistic one.
Yeah.
I think we're right.
Impact speed?
No.
No, we're
All
probably
force, whatever. We got
What
down
label is that?
2.8.
What label?
He's always right.
I didn't get that far. Yeah. Meters per second.
I had the same like formula they did, but I got 17.8.
And I got 22.
Oh, God.
80.
Yeah.
Did anybody else use this one?
What?
Did anybody else use this one?
Nope, just me and Hannah.
So should we assume that this one is an error and this one is the right one?
Whatever you
I
want.
feel like,
More people use that one.
wait, where's this one from? Is this stuff from the water tower, isn't it?
Which one did you use?
Not that one.
Use that one?
I don't think we use either of those.
Then tell me what formula you used.
Oh my god.
I think that 64, like, seems right. Because if you're going that fast, then if you're going like whatever Nikki said that fast, I feel like your impact force is going to be even harder.
That's pretty good logic. Do you have it?
Are you saying Newton's, like acronyms? Yeah, see, I didn't do that.
Yeah. Force has to be measured in Newton.
Never mind, that one.
You used the green one.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna make an assumption. And we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, I don't care what you do.
And then we have to figure out what's right
I
here.
think mine's right though, so.
Because we got 3 different answers using the same formula. And that probably shouldn't happen, right?
Yeah.
We got 2 times the mass. What's the mass?
Wait, that's the wrong.
5,
2 pounds.
2, I don't know.
Why'd I stop?
Because that's not the pounds.
You can't write 2 pounds into this problem.
It's 0.9 kilograms.
How are we supposed to know that?
Well, other than the fact that I've said it a couple of times.
No, before, never mind, I'm gonna stop.
You never once found something that says kg and meters per
Well, yeah, but I didn't
second
think it would matter.
and second?
I was around it.
And the velocity came from there,
28.
and everybody used 28 with no decimals,
Why 28?
because it worked out even.
I had 28.42, but
I just had 28.
everyone else just had 28, so use
I
that.
think mine,
Alright, we'll make the point 42 smaller, and then we'll throw the label on it.
was the way I told me that.
And our answer is gonna be,
You have to look at our time.
was yours on top?
Whatever.
And nobody knows what kilograms times meters per second is?
Newtons.
Something hard.
Newtons? I don't know.
So they've decided that's a Newton? Because that makes your label a whole lot simpler. And if we have to take this force and plug it into F equals ma, which used to be up here, We don't wanna write kilograms times meters per second 5 times, we wanna write newtons 5 times. Is 17.8 the correct answer, or is it 39, or is it 22?
I'm giving up because I'm hungry.
We didn't put it in right, so 39 is out.
Yeah, I've calculated mine wrong too.
Yeah.
So the 22 is going to,
17 is right.
so the 17 is gonna be right? And that's the difference of
Hey,
using
don't erase it.
kilograms and pounds?
Don't erase it.
I'm not erasing anything. Things that you need to learn today. Finding the right formula is important. You have to show your work. You have to start with the bare naked formula and then plug your numbers into it. Okay? When you plug your numbers into it, you have to leave labels on it. And then you have to double check, like we did down here. We got meters per second, or meters squared per second squared. That's a goofy label. Nothing equals meters squared per second squared. Velocity is meters per second, so I knew I had to have a radical here to get rid of that, so that I could have meters per second for my velocity. So you have to make sure that your answer and the label on your answer matches the question that you were asked. You're asked to find velocity, you have to have meters per second. And if there's no meters per second in your problem, you can't have meters per second on your answer. You can't just say, oh, I'm doing velocity and slap it on there. It doesn't work. You don't find out things like that right there. We didn't learn anything from that one because everybody did it right. So that must have been easy. This one was easy, except you put in American numbers instead of metric. Don't use imperial stuff ever, ever, ever in science class.
Disregard my.
Use metric numbers always. This is not going to stay up there forever. If you want it, come take a picture of it. Or copy it. Copying it the hard way. So those will be redone. Do you have tons of work to do on those? Just a little bit.
I still change my impact fee to
Cool. Does anybody remember me telling you that I would do this in a spreadsheet?
Yeah, I remember that.
Thinking this would be super easy if it was in a spreadsheet, wouldn't it?
What is?
Changing that pounds into kilograms
Really?
would automatically change your answer, wouldn't it?
I know, it's
I'll
really
do the hard way.
Oh, we should do like a purity.
I'll do
It would.
That's what I wanted.
It would. Anybody gonna
that. Too easy.
actually make an attempt to remember the things that we talked about in class today?
Yeah.
Then you're probably gonna repeat the mistakes you made.
Hey, I'm gonna try. I feel so today.
That's good.
And seniors, I told the juniors in chemistry that I will not be here on Monday.
You didn't tell me?
I have a funeral I have to go to,
Oh my gosh. Hey,
so
I won't
you're
be
gonna
here.
have more than enough work to keep you busy.
What? I won't
What are
even
we doing?
be here. Do you hate me?
Or we're just gonna do this?
No, I'm in Sioux Falls. It's still recording. Can you turn it off?
It's really close to my.
Are we? What are we gonna do?